wasn't Trump the person that was that his narrative was always peace and peace in the region and peace all around the region and peace in the Middle East? What happened suddenly? When did this turning table happen?
Trump happened because this is how Trump functions. So many contrasts and irreconcilable views all in one. But I think at the end of the day, he does have a coherent vision for the next day, and it does not, of course, correspond to the realities on the ground. Because what Mr. Trump is proposing right now, but before I come to that, I wanted to say that he himself is the one issuing ultimatums now, telling them, oh, the ceasefire should be canceled if they do not release all the detainees, like not only the 3 detainees or the 4 detainees who are supposed to be released on Saturday for the schedule, all of them. So he's basically torpedoing the entire agreement, basically, by making such a statement. And the Israelis, of course, would be more than happy to reciprocate this very kind sentiment for them, of course, by Donald Trump, this very kind gesture, and they will go ahead and they will end the war, of course, unless Hamas, they will end the ceasefire unless Hamas backs down, unfortunately. So I think that the only way
out so do you think Hamas is going to back down?
I doubt it. It's not, we cannot disqualify that, but I doubt they will back down, because basically at this point, they have nothing to lose. What is being proposed, Rana, is the displacement, is the ethnic cleansing of the people of the Gaza Strip. So it's existential. So, okay, let us go back to war and annihilate us. We will not go down without a fight, So that's the mentality now. The Hamas, of course, now will be very fatalistic, suicidal even, because they are pushing them into this corner. And it's a very, very irresponsible move on the part of the Americans and, of course, on the part of the Israelis, but we're used to that from the Israelis, unfortunately. This will open, I say in turn, that this will actually open the gates of hell, and excuse my choice of words, on the entire region if they decide to go down that road.
Dr. Mickey, do you believe that Israel will use this delay in releasing detainees as an excuse to resume this war again, which it never stopped in the first place?
Yes, I think that Netanyahu, that he is not even believe with the agreement in last month. He is not with this, and I think they force him to go with this agreement, which is he believed that it's like just as a temporary, not a permanent. And I think that the United States of America, they imposed and forced Netanyahu to go ahead with this agreement, as Trump said from the beginning. Trump was, or we could say that if Trump has two personality. One, that when he said that he want to go ahead with the release the detainees and go ahead with the ceasefire, and the other one is what he said yesterday in the conference, and he said that Hamas should release the detainees, all the detainees, not three, all next Saturday, 12 o'clock. Otherwise, it will be hell. So I think, yes, the Israeli, even Netanyahu is not believing with that's with the ceasefire. He wants like excuse and justification in order to go ahead with bombing and attacking Gaza, because in the next day if the agreement has been finished, and after that they go to the 3 stages without any problem, and after that there will be permanent ceasefire, I think Netanyahu will go the next day. He will remove from as prime minister, and also he will go to the jail. So because of this, Netanyahu, and also he make the excuse to stay in as prime minister, and also not to collapse his government by supporting from Ben Gvir and also Smotrich, especially Smotrich, because as you know, Smotrich treated him that if he go to the next stages, he will go out from the government, and that means the collapse of the government. So I think, yes, Netanyahu is not believing with the agreement, but I think there is some limitation here from the Israeli government. Maybe the Trump said like this, but I think also now there are
what Trump said, sir, is against the agreement. They cannot go parallel together.
Yes. I think also there is another, that's reason for this, is that the Israeli, even some of the Israeli not government, they are opposing and the opposition, they knowing what is Netanyahu want to do. They know about his willing to go ahead in order that he escape from the prison or escape from go to the court. So also the family of the detainees, and also there are important things that all the remaining detainees, they are from the armies. So now the army, I think the the IDF, the Israeli Defense Military, I think they will not allow Netanyahu to go ahead and attack Gaza and at the same time to kill the detainees with the arm, all of them from the army. So this is also something that maybe Netanyahu will put him in his mind in order to go ahead and to continue the stage. And I think Hamas
I'll be
will
back to
not.
you again, Dr. Osman. The meeting between Trump and King of Jordan today comes at a very critical time, sir. And of course, I want to ask you in this context, what do you anticipate will come out of this meeting, sir?
To be honest, nothing much.
Exactly.
If Trump retains, yes, if Trump retains his
Sir, can I
position,
ask you a question? Do you think it's suitable or it's appropriate for King Abdullah to go to the United States of America today?
it's very appropriate, of course, because he wants to explain
Thank you very much, sir.
the viewpoint of the Arab world and of Jordan, because Jordan will be directly affected by this. So he's going over there to engage and explain to this man in the White House, to the President of the United States.
Do you see that there is explanations with Donald Trump at this point, sir? Do you think that there are negotiations or explanations or anything that he's ready to make a consent about? Do you see at this point that this happening?
It's unlikely, but at the end of the day, Trump is a very unpredictable person. President Trump is a deal maker at the end of the day. He has no hardline core stances on anything, so anything is possible with President Trump. However, it's unlikely, given that he has consistently adopted the same rhetoric over the past couple of weeks